On you all, John here, and today we're going to be scaping this 10-gallon tank right here. Originally the plan was to have it inside of this, or have this inside of it, this mantis piece I got from Crystal River, Florida, and to do a scape based around this. But it's been in here for 3 months now, and plants have grown fine, different kind of plants. I've even had fish and snails in here with it. You can still see one of the snails that was in it with it. But I took it out and it was warping the wood like here. Bubbles were getting under the paint. I'm not sure how well you all can see that, but I took it out and I could actually peel it. And so I've had fish and snails and stuff living with it, but now that it started to peel, I just wanted to be 100% safe with the animals, and so I'm not actually going to be using this original piece that I was planning to inside of this. We'll have to do that with a different scape. We're just going to be doing something pretty basic with this one. I already got a heater and a filter in here, and we're just going to keep all of this water to use and put back in here. So yeah, let me finish taking out these plants and then we'll start with the scape. You all, so here is our plant selection. These are all the plants clippings that I've taken from other tanks and plants that I specifically grown out for this tank. It's not a lot, but we are going to be going to the store sometime in between this video, so I'll be able to pick up some more just to finish this tank out. But yeah, without further ado, let's start on the build finally. So I simply put these cups in here filled with water to make sure these roots didn't completely burn out. Although they are looking kind of dry, so we are going to miss those. Let me go ahead and put this duckweed. And for this specific tank, this is all of the substrate we're going to be using, or the soil, because these plants aren't going to need a lot. Alright, you all, that's the layout we're going to be going with. Now let's go ahead and get some hardscape in. Okay, we went to the store and picked up a few materials, some rocks, some different kinds, for some different projects, some shells, as well as the lava rock, which is what we're going to be using for this scape specifically. So, we can go ahead and get started. Now may be the point where you're a little confused. Why am I using Ludwigia to plant in the foreground? So this is something I wanted to really try ever since seeing in this tank. I accidentally tapped the glass and the fish are looking for food. But ever since I planted some in this tank, it's been doing this sort of carpeting feature, and I'm not sure, I've never seen it before, but I would love to try to replicate that in this. So even though we didn't get any plants from the store, what I was mainly looking for was a few more stem plants to add some different texture to go in the background. Nothing really for the foreground, although whenever I do stop by my local fish store, I'll be picking up some more foreground plants simply for the fact that I need some for the next tank that we're going to be doing. But this is something I really wanted to see if I could replicate in this tank to get some of those bright greens to come out with this red background to add that kind of contrast. We have some of the green pothos coming through, as well as I wanted to see if it would carpet on the floor. I'm not sure how well it will do, but we'll see this experiment and see how it works. You may also be wondering what the white stuff is. I kind of overdid it with the super glue, so because of that, until the moss grows through it, or over it, or around it, it's gonna be there. It's not gonna affect the fish or anything that get added, or the plants. So we just have to wait for it to grow, the moss to grow, and for it to be covered. Alright, you all, here we are. This is the finished product. I'm gonna wait a couple of days and let some things situate and then grow in, as well as this Can I talk today? As well as let this water filter so you all will actually be able to see the tank looking at its nicest. The fish are literally looking for food everywhere. There's none. But this is the tank, and then we'll put some fish in it.